Well, how exciting. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills upcoming season trailer is dropping. Mauricio Umansky's been on Dancing with the Stars this week. He didn't do well. He got a 15 and came in second to last, which was probably really difficult for him because Ariana Madix, who's also a Bravo celebrity on his season, got, I think, 21 and came in second in the overall group, which I'd say the first show is probably the hardest because you're nervous and you're competing against the most amount of people. Kyle's been shooting with Morgan for a while in Europe. You know, she's following her around for her documentary she's doing on Morgan Wade. The fans still want them to be having some sort of an affair. I don't believe they are, and Mauricio seems to agree with me. Let me play you what he said to TMC Paparazzi. But then I want to comment on what he says about People Magazine.
With the rumors with Morgan Wade, I know a lot of people are coming. Can you set the record straight on that? Give us a little insight for that, please.
I'm glad you asked that question. There is no doubt in my mind that Kyle has not slept or cheated with Morgan Wade. They are really great friends. They are filming stuff together. They're doing things together. They are not in a relationship. .com or People or whoever put out the original story, they know who told the story to them, okay? They're the ones that really know. I ask people to tell me who told you the story, because if it's somebody in our camp that works for us, they deserve to get fired. If it's a friend of mine, they are no longer my friend. That was something personal that was sold and that was given to us by somebody that was personal and somebody that was clearly inside our life that shared that. It was not planted by us. So people, rather than just continuing this story and this BS of allowing everybody to think and interpret that we planted the story when you actually know, tell us. And I'm going to do something about it. And I ask people to do the right thing and actually tell me that. And I received a text message actually from Kyle, asking me what I said and what that looked like, and et cetera, et cetera. And basically, I want to clear things up. Okay.
Okay.
Kyle and I are human beings. Okay. We have emotions. We have feelings. We're going through a really hard time. Okay. We are currently separated. Okay. We are not talking about divorce. And we're trying to deal with this stuff internally.
Or at least until the upcoming season is done of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Here is the exclusive that Mauricio Umansky is referring to from July 3rd, 2023. And it was indeed an exclusive. Someone leaked this story to People Magazine. And they got paid for it, from what Mo says. Who could it be? Normally, People kisses Bravo PR's ass. So this is a very big story. Now look at the writers of this particular article. I was trying to figure out why Mauricio was so upset with People. He didn't call out who he was really upset with. And I don't think so much it was Joelle Goldstein. I think it was Dave Quinn. You may remember Dave Quinn from this. Dave Quinn wrote this book. I was famously cut out of it after giving a 4-hour interview for it, which I'm still pissed about. I do like to overtell. So what's the tell here? Well, the tell is that David Quinn got leaked this story, obviously, from a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills, because he talked to all of them during that book creation. And Andy Cohen gave his blessing to this particular book, which he only does to people who play ball. Some other facts about Dave Quinn is that he's appeared on many Bravo shows to be helpful. Ooh, there's the chicken in the background. Love that chicken. Her name's Butter, I found out. And also, Dave Quinn is very tight with Andy Cohen. He supports him. Let's see, what else can I tell? Oh, he's the senior editor at People Magazine. But in the process of doing this book and being, involved in the media for so many years and integrated into the Bravo world, he's become friends with many, many housewives that talk to him about very secretive things. So in the process of figuring out who leaked this, let's look at this exclusive article and see if there are any clues. He says Umansky also told the hosts on, the podcast that Tamara and Teddy does, that you will see him and Richards address the rumors of their separation on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So that means that Dave Quinn got leaked some information about the upcoming season that probably wasn't supposed to come out yet. David also wanted to make sure he included this so that Andy Cohen wouldn't get mad at him, because remember, Andy allowed him to do the Not All Diamonds and Rosé book for NBC Bravo. We're not getting divorced, Umansky insisted on an early April episode of Teddy Mellencamp, Arroyave, whatever, and Tamra Judge's podcast, Two Teas in a Pod. I mean, it's so dumb that one stupid story that came out there, and then the girls all, decided to talk about it on The Housewives, and so now it's a story. I think David wanted to make sure that Bravo knew that it's been sort of out there somewhere before he talked about it. Couldn't help it that way. There's only two possibilities here, because Dave Quinn does not betray Bravo for anything now that you know the book tie, right? And that is that Bravo PR was okay with this story coming out when it did, or a cast member told Dave Quinn, and it was such a hot lead, he was like, we have to break this story. I have to prioritize my role at People over my relationship with Bravo. I'll let you guys decide which you think it is. But I thought you'd find all of this quite interesting. I'd say that Mauricio has a pretty damn good idea who told Dave Quinn. It would be someone that he has a very close relationship with from the book that he wrote, because he called all of us for the making of the book, and he got all of our contact details from Bravo NBC or Bravo PR. Interestingly enough, my number was given to him wrong, but he was a good journalist and reached out to me on Instagram, which is how we eventually hooked up. But then they cut me from the book. It is what it is. I wonder why they didn't want my stories in there. Well, it's okay. They're all in the Patreon anyway. Better for me. So if I'm correct, and Dave Quinn was the one who got the tea to do this exclusive, these are my two guesses of the housewives that might have spilled the tea to him. My first guest is Tamra Judge, who loves to gossip, heard it from Teddy Mellencamp, and leaked it to David Quinn, because look how much they love each other. There's Tamra posting under Dave's picture, oh, I love you, and he's, oh, I love you too, Tamra. Well, that would make sense. Teddy would have heard, obviously, being as close as she is, about what happened, and she might have told Tamra in confidence, and Tamra would definitely spill the tea. We all know that, to Dave Quinn. Here's my second choice. I mean, this seems like a little bit of a puff piece. It's February of 2023. Dave Quinn writes it. Lisa Rinna says she didn't expect the love she received after leaving Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I did my job. I mean, why did Dave write this article? He doesn't do this for many people. Perhaps Lisa and him have a relationship where they help each other. Possible. Anyway, that's my second guess. You guys do your guesses, and let's help Mauricio find out who spilled the tea about his separation against him and Kyle's wishes before the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season, where we're going to see it all play out. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Don't forget.